Hello, welcome to projectmanagement02pro.com. This is Hassan Mir. In this tutorial, I'll talk about ways of organizing project work. So there are three ways of organizing project work: programs, portfolios, and project management office. Okay, so let's talk about program. What's a program? Program is simply a collection of related projects. Okay, so program manages all these projects using the same techniques and in a coordinated fashion. Each project has its own objective. Together they meet the objective of the program. Okay. Having said that, program has its own objective as well. So this is an example. So let's say that in a company we have multiple implementations going on. So implementation of Oracle Financials, implementation of Oracle Human Resources, and another implementation of Oracle Manufacturing. Okay, they are different suite of products geared towards different departments of the company. So we have three different projects going on. Okay, so all these projects will fall under one program, and individual project managers will be handling these projects, and together all these projects will be meeting the objective of the whole program. Okay, sometimes a program may also involve some aspect of ongoing operation. For example, once all these implementations are completed, let's say providing support to the implemented system is also part of the program. Okay, so this would be an operation, providing support to an implemented product. So this program would contain all the four projects plus plan of providing support to the implementation. So that will be like an ongoing operation. So maybe this program will support the operation for a limited time, and then it would basically become part of regular operations going on a periodic basis. Then it will go out of the program. Anyway, so we have three implementations going on, and providing support is also part of the program. The whole program basically is about implementing Oracle ERP. Alright, so management of collection of project is called program management. Management of projects is called project management. Management of collection of project is called program management. Alright, so we have individual project manager for each project. One manager may manage more than one project as well. Okay, so not necessarily that one project has a dedicated project manager, but every project should have a project manager. And the programs are managed by program managers. Okay, now let's talk about portfolio. What is a portfolio? Portfolio is simply collection of programs and projects. Okay, so we know what a program is. Program is a collection of related projects. Portfolio is simply collection of programs and could also contain individual project as well. Okay, so again, the purpose of the portfolio is to meet specific business goals and objectives of the portfolio. Okay, so portfolio management would be geared towards meeting the goals and objectives of the portfolio. So here's an example. Let's say we have one program running that is about implementation of Oracle ERP. We have already talked about that program, and implementation of Oracle ERP involves implementation of Oracle Financials, Human Resources, Manufacturing, etc., etc. Alright, let's say we have another program running which is about upgrading the network of the company. Okay, let's say we have third program running that is about upgrading user desktops of the company. Okay, and let's say we have another project running, because this is just a project. Programs may have multiple projects in it. So the last one is just simply one individual project that is about setting up the help desk in a company. Okay, so looks like a big overhaul is going on in this company, and all these programs have been grouped in a portfolio, and this portfolio is about all IT related programs and projects. Okay, now portfolio management involves making sure that active projects are adhering to the portfolio's objective. Okay, and also assuring the efficient use of resources. Now we have a portfolio, and whoever is managing the portfolio now can make sure all the resources have been assigned properly to all the programs and project, and they could be shuffled around as well. Okay, so who manages the portfolio? Portfolio management is usually performed by a senior manager in an organization. Who manages the project? Project manager. Who manages the program? Usually program manager is there. Who manages the portfolio? Senior manager in a company. Okay, so let's talk about the third group, that is a project management office. Okay, so there's a third way of organizing project work. What is a project management office? It's a centralized organization unit that oversees management of programs and projects. So basically the PMO office oversees all programs and projects in the company. Okay, so now that question comes to mind. Portfolio does the same thing. PMO or project management office does the same thing. Not really, because portfolios, there could be a couple of portfolios in a big company. Okay, portfolio 1 is dealing with all IT related operations. Portfolio 2 is dealing with all engineering related operations, for example. So there could be multiple portfolio, but when you have a PMO office looks after all projects going on in the company. Okay, so, and it's also a centralized organization unit. While portfolio is not really a centralized organization unit, usually there's a portfolio manager who is looking after the portfolio. There's no office as such. PMO is really an office. Okay, you can imagine it as a physical office with, you know, staff in that office. The whole purpose of that office is to look after all the projects. Okay, so let's talk more about this PMO. PMO, also known as project office, or sometimes also referred to as program management office. Okay, now PMO establishes and maintains project management standards, not only standards but also methodologies, and provides support function for projects. Okay, also train others in project management. It also serves as mentor to project managers. Okay, in some companies, PMO could have full authority on project. They can cancel project as well. Okay, they can put a hold on project. Sometimes they work as under a full authority on project, and sometimes they only play an advisory role. It all depends from company to company. Okay, and PMO has a responsibility for maintaining and archiving documentation. Yet there are some companies who only establish PMO just for the maintaining documentation and archiving, and PMO doesn't play a mentor and guidance role like a full-fledged PMO office. Okay, so project management office measures performance of active projects. So basically PMO keeps an eye on active project. Are they really performing as they're supposed to, or a corrective measure is needed? Otherwise, like if corrective measure is needed, that is basically a responsibility of PMO. And PMO also evaluates completed projects, okay, and they grade them, like was it done satisfactorily or not. If not, then what changes should be needed in future or for future projects. Okay, so that's pretty much it about managing or work of project management work, the 3 ways of doing that. Okay, so I'll see you in the next tutorial.